our normal rhythm is 2 weeks in a tent and 2 nights at an Airbnb. And we're in Chico. You getting a back scratch? Oh.
Yes.
We're about to play some Dominion. Had a nice healthy meal with quinoa tonight. The kids had an all-nighter playing Minecraft.
We woke up at 4 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you woke up at 2 o'clock today because you went to bed around, what, 7?
8:30. Well,
I stayed up till
7:18. 18 for us today.
I did like 8. I think it was 7.
So, and then Michelle and I, we have like our little tasks. We always get a new sunscreen and then we fill up these little bottles we got from Walmart. Everyone has their own carabiner. So Becca's red, Paul's blue, Peter's green, Michelle's purple, I'm orange. That's because these are the 5 that come in a pack. And then we also have a little silver and black to round it out. Michelle uses Airbnbs as times to do like some meal prepping. So like cutting up food, pre-cooking some stuff that will all go in the cooler. She made homemade granola bars because, you know, we homeschool. So it's good. Yeah, Becca made chocolate covered peanut clusters and peanut butter balls, kind of like Buckeyes with a crunch. Excellent work. We have some packages going out. We have some packages going out to some friends, but maybe I won't. Well, maybe I'll show some pine cones that we've collected and some notes and things like that. We had like all of our clothes drying out here. We've washed all the sleeping bags, all of that. One of my favorite things, of course, is we literally empty out the car like 99%, and I go and clean it very thoroughly. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Basically, we only have to add my clothes in the cooler, and so that's, you know, like what's really nice, we like never lose the visibility up here. And then we have the so-called secret spot that we pack and repack. And then we bought these shoe bins from IKEA. The first set collapsed, so we bought a second set, and then I reinforced the walls by buying another set. And basically we have 6 and we purchased 12, and we basically cut out the guts from the other ones to reinforce those. Yeah, and we just have backpacks hanging from carabiners everywhere. The kids, we've been on the road exactly 3 months, so the kids are switching spots. Where are you? You're back to the middle?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so Bex has had the side for a while. She's back to the middle. But yeah, we just get everything super tidy. I pressure wash the floor mats and everything. Just get everything ready for the next season on the road. It's very satisfying, isn't it, Bex?
It looks really nice in the car, that's for sure right now. Like in this area, it looks so like tidy, I guess you could say.
Tidy and organized, yep. We scrubbed the carpets. So there's a little Leopard there.
Yep.
Oh. Becca has been playing with, or Becca has had that little stuffed animal since she was like 2. It was given to Peter.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think 2. It was given to Peter by my Aunt Linda, and then you loved it and he gave it to you when you were little. So
I think what I've heard is I kept stealing it out of his bed.
that sounds roughly correct. And that box right there contains everything that I own that belongs to me personally, except for the guitar. I mean, we have like rock climbing equipment, but that's kind of like a family thing. I'm gonna do a video about my wardrobe, but basically blue for bottoms, so that's a couple pairs of pants and shorts, green for tops, and then this bag is socks and underwear, and that's it. That's all my clothes right there, besides what I'm wearing right now. And over here on the nightstand, I have all of Peter's homeschooling since the last Airbnb that I have to grade. I'm a little bit behind on that, actually. Anyway, thought it might be interesting to see a little glimpse of what life looks like in between stops. Another task that always awaits me is refilling everybody's little toothpastes from the big toothpaste. Yes, it can be done. It's a bit of an art, but it's just nice to everyone have their own toothpaste and not be hunting around for the one central one, isn't it? Gotcha. Gotcha, don't be eavesdropping on me. Gotcha. You didn't think I was gonna put you on film, but I did. One of the funniest things that happens at every Airbnb is the kids go through their clothes and their items, and they always have like a little pile of things they're ready to get rid of. And it's always just so funny. They're always like, look at how much I got rid of. I barely have anything in my bin. And then, you know, we'll collect things and find things. This is where the kids have been sleeping. A little chaotic in here. when you travel like this, we tend to have pretty minimalistic board games. So like that's a set of a card game that Michelle bought the kids. She bought them each one. And we did bring Dominion, although we diminished the amount of cards that we had. Like we didn't bring, if there's like 20 per, we only brought like 8 or something like that. And then we have a few other games. Taco Cat, Goat Cheese Pizza, 2-player Catan, Take 6 from Germany, Pickup Sticks. We've only done Pickup Sticks a few times, but last year it was a real classic. So we've been in Chico, California the last several days, and we left town today and we went through kind of downtown, pick up some supplies, and there were some protesters holding some signs against the Trump administration, and one of the signs said, "I will not go back to 1933 Germany." And of course the kids are learning German, and Germany, you know, is a place we lived, and so it's kind of a special country to us. And the kids were like, "Oh, what are they talking about?" And Rebecca guessed. She's like, "Oh, is that when, you know, Adolf Hitler was in charge?" And I said, "Yeah, they're comparing, you know, Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler." And so we started having that conversation of the things that, you know, people consider to be similar, the things that people consider to be quite different. And Rebecca said, she's like, "Well, Donald Trump isn't killing a bunch of Jews, is he?" And so we explained how when Hitler took power, he also didn't immediately start doing those things. Like, he did some good things like rebuilding the economy and building the Autobahn, and, you know, trying to undo the Treaty of Versailles and take back land that belonged to him. Just like trying to just give a little history lesson. Not really a moral lesson, just a history lesson. So like we're talking about the ending of like how World War I started, how it ended, how World War II started. We're talking about like all this geopolitical stuff and like how the war ended and surrender. And then Paul's just like, "Wait, one question." It's like, when you have a bazooka and you shoot it into a crowd of people, like how many people could you kill with one bazooka shot? And how far away do you have to be from the bazooka before you might be one of those people? It's just like, oh my gosh, it's really funny. I'm just going on the road. Now that I'm on the road and with a real deficit of tools, I'm always looking for clever solutions to problems I might have. A little bit to be learned here by the guy in front of us. He's got himself looks like almost like a very thick cardboard, particle board like back glass. Well, you wouldn't call it back glass, but back glass replacement. And it's got some nice rivets there on the side. What I thought was quite nice is he actually cut out a notch in the bottom to make room for the rear wiper arm. And you know, that tells me that guy is thinking about the future. He's thinking, I don't need this wiper now, but someday I'm gonna get that glass back, and when I do, I'm gonna want that wiper. This is like nice setup. Where are we, Specs?
It's a British, or no, not British. What is it called?
Japanese dollar
Yeah,
store?
Japanese dollar store.
My cousin recommended these places to me. They're kind of like dollar stores, but basically everything comes from Japan. And coming from the manufacturing world, I have a high regard for Japanese, Japanese stuff. But just like stuff you've just never seen before, and pretty good prices. Also, if you watch the YouTube channel AVE, Arduino versus Evil, he talks about these places too. So I've been earmarking this for years, thinking like, oh, this would be a cool place to come visit sometime. So I'm gonna buy the kids chopsticks game, and then I need a new pen to correct Peter's math. You having fun?
I love this place.
You love this place? What'd you think of the Japanese dollar store?
Super fun.
We got all kinds of things. We have a friend who just had a baby, so we're gonna send them a care package. So they're getting some pretty random stuff.
Potato snacks.
Yeah, these little round potato snacks.
They're pretty yummy. Mostly because of the shape.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't think the colors are different flavors.
All kinds of little things. It's kind of like going to IKEA where you're like, oh, I've never seen this before. Oh, I've never seen that before.
It wasn't really a dollar store, but it was a nothing over a certain price store.
Yeah, what would you call it? More like a Dollar General?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Japanese Dollar General. What's it called? Daiso?
Yeah.
Daiso.
So we just went to this Japanese dollar type store. It's already told you, but he got some snacks and treats to try. Just look at this. It's a little mushroom on a little stem of cookie and a chocolate, and it just makes me so happy. It's so cute and actually really good too.
One thing that's really been odd in our traveling is as you go from state to state, some Democratic, some Republican states with different ideas on how to govern the country, you find evidence of that in the stores. So obviously we're in Walmart right now, and like half the store is behind glass like this. I mean, literally, like, theft must be such a big issue that they have to lock up $2, hooks. And in the makeup area, you have to pay for any makeup, even deodorant that you want right then and there, and then walk around the store with it. You can't take it and then walk to the cash register. I mean, it's just really bizarre to see such low priced items locked up like this.